Hello and welcome back to Man v Film. Today we're going to be talking about Enys from director Mark Jenkin, who did the absolutely wonderful Bait, which if you haven't seen, you need to check out. And if this is your first time here, hit subscribe and like and all that YouTubey stuff because it really helps the channel. Enys is from 2022 and is a very experimental film. Unusual, haunting, and something that's not for the typical movie fan, I would say. There is something rather interesting about this film that invaded my psyche. It didn't let me go. It's about a volunteer on a small island who follows a routine. We get to see her follow the routine. There is very little interaction with any other people. We watch her go for a walk, drop a rock down a mine shaft, look at some flowers, take some notes, have a cup of tea, bath, make sure the generator's working, and we get this repetition of routine as every day she continues about the same things, wearing similar clothes, going through the motions like a Groundhog Day. Things start to change. She starts to seize things. Her past begins to haunt her memories as she stares longingly into the distance and has this vision of something haunting from her past. It's a movie that is all about the atmosphere, about the experience of watching it, of being drawn into this slow dread that mounts throughout the film. Something that just seems to build up in a strange way where you don't even feel it. You just feel that uncanny nature creep up on you throughout the film. You get a wonderful performance from the main actress who very rarely interacts with anybody. You get these unusual and unsightly images that just appear on screen. They're never overly horrific. They're interesting. They're a little bit odd. They're unnerving. You see these strange foliage and things that are happening to it. You see effects on her body. You see the effects on her mind and psyche as things are definitely not as they should be, as she slowly crumbles through the isolation and the repetition of life as she has it. Nothing is outstanding here. There is no stimulation for this character. It is simply existence and the futility of that, which I really enjoyed. And it's done with such an experimental way. 16mm, some point there's sound, some points there's not. Sometimes there is some haunting folk music. In this one, you get repetition, like I said, where scenes are repeated constantly. You see something happen, a few minutes later you see it again, you see it again, you see it again. Slight variations. Sometimes there's a perceived variation because it feels as if the camera is lingering a little bit too long on it. This time, has something changed? Is it just within our mind? Are we within the mindset of the main character as she does the same thing repeatedly but suddenly starts to notice little variations that could mean nothing, could mean everything? I think Enys was an absolute fantastic film. Something that I don't think I can recommend for everyone, being that it is so experimental. But if you liked Bait, you're willing to give this a try, I think there is something really worthwhile to check out here. Of course, it has a packed disc on this, which I haven't gone through as yet, but there is a plethora of extras on this one. But I will just say, if you're interested in pushing the boundaries of your film watching, look no further. Enys is something you really need to check out. If you have seen it, I would love to know your thoughts on this one, your take on it. So let me know in the comment box below whether you love it, hate it, fall somewhere in the middle. I can't wait to read your comments on this one. As always, there is more content up here where you can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to the Patreon, membership program and manvfilm.com. Always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.